Hello and very warm welcome, everyone. It's Marta here. My friends, have you ever heard the phrase less is better? In today's video, I want to share with you this mistake I've made that I had a perfectly good card and I should stop, but I was keep on adding more and more until the point when I actually overdress it, and the card, it was looking worse than before, like 2 steps back. And if this is something ever happened to you, I just want to tell you the message by sharing with you this video that sometimes what you can do instead of giving up on the project is that you can take a little break. You can literally just have a quick walk, maybe grab a cup of coffee or do something else, just walk away from the desk. And once you come back, you may see the way you can save up the card or simplify it, or do something else in order to save it. And this is what I did here. I had the card, I was quite happy with it, it was looking good, but I overdressed it, and then I just had to do something with it because the card was just like, no, I just overdo it, and I wasn't happy with it at all. This card, this is also gonna be a part of the challenge I've put on myself for this year. I'm gonna be making Christmas cards on a budget, and on a budget, what I mean by that is that I'm not gonna be buying more supplies. I will look around in my craft room. I'm gonna try to reach for the things which I haven't used for a while, or another supplies, maybe stamps or dies I haven't tried yet, and I'm gonna be play with them. Instead of buying new supplies, I'm just shopping around in my craft room. And I found a few interesting things. I have those embossing folders, which I don't think I haven't made a video with this snowflake one. I think I was making the card with the Merry Christmas, this sentiment embossing folder, but this one, it's such a pretty design with these snowflakes, and I don't even know like how on earth I haven't used it before. So this is my encouragement for everyone. Like, instead of buying new supplies, looking for the things, try to look around in your own craft room. Maybe you'll be surprised on the things you can find and you forgot you had. For example, the stickers which I'm having on a site, the one which I was showing you at the beginning of the video, those stickers, I don't know if the camera caught it, but the packaging I was sharing with you, that says 2004. These stickers were literally waiting 20 years to be used up and to be put on this card. So I think I need to look more closely in my own craft room, and definitely try to find the things which should be used up, and instead of shopping around for the new stuff, maybe try to introduce more of those like older supplies I have. So I've embossed a couple of the strips with the snowflakes, and I've made one with the sentiment, and I'm starting from adhering the sentiment first, so I could actually decide the angle of the strips, and I just want to make sure I have enough space for the sentiment. So if you're ever gonna be doing that, try to put the sentiment first, because if you put it like a smaller angle, you may not have enough room on the card to fit the full sentiment. What I have here, I have this silver strip, this decorative strip, and this is also a part of the one of the craft kits. You sometimes get those like a foliage push-up elements, and there was a few strips there, and I added few thin strips with the mirror cardstock, just so I could have a little bit more shininess. And I must tell you, my friend, this is very elegant look for the card. It is with the snowflakes. I'm making it Christmas card, but I think it would be looking great as a wedding. Like if someone is having the winter wonderland theme wedding or something, this would be a very nice design to use up as well. So if you've got some like snowflake embellishment, like embossing folders with those long strips, not necessarily snowflakes, but anything else, you can create a couple of the strips and then rearrange them with the mirror cardstock, like create this background panel, and that will be a very nice and elegant look. I also wanted to use those stickers, and I've chose those silverish snowflakes. And to be fair, I quite like it as it looks, but I think that for a future time, I would put snowflakes on the bottom part of the card and then those white strips on the top. I think it would be looking a little bit nicer. However, at this point, I don't mind it. I still think that the card is looking really nice, and I quite enjoy this panel. I think it just turned out really, really nice. I'm just chopping the remaining bit from the corner, which I add later on, and then everything is looking fine. I've decided to take a little second to actually use my last strip to put it on the inside of the card. And as I'm saying many occasions in many of my videos, put a little bit of the attention to the inside of the card as well. Even if it's like a simple card, a little strip can make a huge difference. Like here, I put that kind of a white strip with the snowflakes, but there is still enough space to add the sentiment. But what is important, I think that nice card also requires something nice on the inside. I don't know if you agree, let me know as well. But I think if you're creating this one of a kind card, make sure that the recipient will have this wow factor, not only on the outside, but also on the inside of the card. And here's where my trouble starts. I'm usually adding some embellishments to my card. This time I should leave it as it is. However, because I'm kind of used to adding like lots of composition, flourishes, leaves, embellishments, I thought like, okay, couple pearls, it's not gonna make a harm. And once I adhere this panel, and I slightly elevate it with the cardboard, I've started sticking up those flat back pearls, and I should actually do a dry run. This would save me so much trouble, but I just thought like, okay, let me just glue that, see what's happening. It wasn't as bad. I think at this point the card would still be okay. However, I think that the whole composition would be looking way better if those snowflakes would be upside down, like the heavy part with the pearls would be on the bottom corner, and then strips, this snowflake strips on the top. I just think that the card would be balanced much better this way. However, because I was still not feeling it, and I think I've subconsciously I start regretting this decision of adding the pearls. I was like, let me just add a little bit more, see what's happening. And I had these stickers with these holly leaves, which were in silver color as well. I had two different, you can see there, there's some silver and some red, and of course I start gluing it immediately rather than putting all three of them as a dry run and have a look. I just start adhering them. I think I was just desperate in order to turn this card into something super nice, and this red berries with this silver holly leaves, I think it was just like way too much. At this point the card was too heavy on the top, and there was nothing to balance it on the bottom part, and I was like, oh no, I just ruined it. And that's getting even worse. Now I've decided to, I'm actually gonna switch it to a green leaves, make it even more visible. I'm just laughing now while I'm making this voiceover. I'm just kind of laughing on like how on earth I thought like putting all the embellishment on the top part of the card would be looking great. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But at this point, I'm just like, oh no, I'm not feeling it, and I haven't glued that. But I just had to take a couple minutes break, and this is what I'm trying to say, that my friends, if you are unhappy with the card, just have a little think, just just, you know, walk away, have a coffee or something, and then you'll be able to kind of come back with the with something else. Luckily for me, I've managed to very gently peel off the holly leaves, and those snowflakes were actually the stickers. So I've managed to take away most of them. However, when I was taking the last one, it was a little bit of the hot glue like oozing out on the side of the pearl, and I actually ruined this paper. So then I thought like, I'm gonna try to separate the card base from the top, but from this top layer. But I thought, if I will try to do that, I may destroy the card. So help came in with another piece of the cardstock, and I've just decided to cover up this top panel in order to cover up this tier paper. I had it wasn't really much. I could probably adhere something there, but it was in a wrong place for the embellishment, so that's why I've decided to cover up this panel with another piece of the white card. You can't really see that this is this double layer here. So I'm quite happy that I've managed to actually save it in this way, and I didn't have to start from the beginning. But my friend, I want to give you this advice that whatever you do and you're not sure of it, make sure you actually put yourself a dry run first, like put all the embellishment, just place them without adhering them, because sometimes it's very hard to save up the project. And as you can see here, you can do a little bit like, you know, tear off the paper. This was easy to fix, but some of the pieces, like you have some design paper or something, it's much harder to actually cover up for it. So eventually I've decided to put a little composition in the corner, and I think that at this point the card is looking way better than it was at the beginning. The first composition with the random scattered snowflakes, it was all over the place and it didn't look nice. Let me know what you think. Let me know if that was a good save up and if you enjoyed the video. And of course, don't forget to share it and leave me a comment. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I will see you shortly in another video. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all a fabulous day, and bye bye.